Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, we're going to go into my Chinese fortune cookie deck. What do you have at the bottom? You have health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. Interesting. Actually, that's funny. It's really funny. I did, because I am an Aries sun, so a lot of you know that, but there's a lot of other parts of my chart that resonate with other readings. These don't always resonate. But a lot of times before I do an Aries reading, I will actually do a reading for myself to get my energy out of the way so that I make sure that it's more about you guys. But this is really funny that that's the pre-shuffle because I put on like a little bit of weight over, well, my mom's birthday and then my birthday and then Easter and then my birthday weekend away and then my son's birthday. Like, oh my goodness. So I got up this morning and I exercised and I had a very healthy smoothie. So I don't know if the rest of you Aries are feeling like a little plump. Maybe that's an Aries thing right now. Aries a little plump. So yeah, it's your pre-shuffle. It's not necessarily your message. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out a card from my Chinese fortune cookie deck, and then that's going to be the topic of the reading for you. So we're going to see where that goes. And I'm going to pull out tarot cards to kind of do the reading. So, okay, Aries, Aries, Aries. Could be sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever you want. Whatever reason you're here. Aries, Aries. What is the topic of your reading? Aries, Aries. What is the topic of Aries reading? What is the topic? Major life change, Aries. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. I like that part. I like that little part of it, is whatever it is going to be, it's just going to be a trouble-free existence. Maybe we shouldn't pull any more cards. Maybe we should just like leave it. No. You want to know the juicy details. Then you have commitment as the underline. It's the only one. Commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. I love that last part. Whenever that comes up, it'll make you feel better. This is all good. So some sort of commitment. So either it could be around love or business. And it's kind of funny too, because it talks about like a location brings great joy and a trouble. So let's just pull out the tarot. Let's just pull it out, shall we? Go back to, yeah, the Rider-Waite Tarot has been calling me as of late. Okay, so the first thing, because there's a few things that are covered in this. I've done this with some of the other signs. So time is right for major life changes. Let's just get into that. What is this major life change or major life changes? Like, what is the big thing here that the universe would like to talk to the Aries tribe about? What is the major life change? Major life change for Aries. What is this around? The major life change. Oh my goodness, for Aries. Holy crap. Like, it's really major. It covers every aspect of your life. You have the Death card and the World card. That's like huge. That's, my goodness. It doesn't really answer the question, does it? It just actually just makes it seem even larger than life. So there's some shit that's closing off. And I mean, it's closing off. It's closing off. The universe is closing the door, locking it up, taking the key, putting it in the toad. The toad swallows the key. The toad goes off into a spaceship. He goes into outer space. He crash lands on a planet, goes down into an ocean. This is like, that is a major life change. It's like the life change is a major endings and conclusions. Well, even it says successful though. I have successful conclusions written on here. And two, it's also noted, I don't know, it's kind of funny that I've gone to this deck, because a long time ago I wrote like little meanings down for these cards, kind of beyond what we would typically think of, just to kind of remember. Remember, it can also mean this, Cindy. Not loss, but transformation. a bit of that dawn of a new day, but you have to close things off first. And, you know, I don't usually talk about it, but there's like an emperor figure here who's being trampled on or walked over. So it could be how you've led your life up to this point, like how you've taken leadership in your own life, because you are the emperor card in the tarot, how you've taken leadership in your own life and successfully concluded, like, well, that was all good and fine, but this is where I am now, and this is how I'm going to lead my life. Taking like a whole new approach. Wow. Too, because it says a new lifestyle. Because that kind of feels like that too. It's almost as if, well, because your lifestyle is exactly how you're living your life, right? And it could be the comfortable things that you have around you that are included in that. It could be the friendships that you have in that, the relationships that you have in that. But the biggest part of that is how you're leading yourself in that life, that new lifestyle. So it does feel very, very different from how you've kind of met life up to this point. Oh, well, let's look at the trouble-free existence. I'm going to do like teeny tiny tarot too to clarify. So what is this trouble-free existence? Trouble-free existence. What aspect of Aries life is this in? A trouble-free existence. Oh my. Well, that's good. Because it does say, what is this? A location change. Well, you actually in two things. Well, this is really nice. So, tangible, real things. That's great. So basically, kind of like your three-dimensional world is trouble-free existence. I want to kind of say with the Ace of Pentacles, I mean, it could be a new location. It could be finding a new home. But there is more of the sense just like the day-to-day, the things that you deal with, like not having major obstacles in front of you, which is kind of cool because this is also representative of like Saturn and Capricorn, which can be, you know, the things that confine us, the things that constrain us, that you have to kind of grow and push through to get to the success. It's not a success that's easily handed over with the Saturn and Capricorn energy. And fixed with the world. So yeah, receptivity, tangible things, physical, practical, material, that's all going to become easy. Now this is what's also really wonderful is that then you also had the Knight of Cups come out. So this is like charming, chivalry, sweet, hopes, dreams, artistry, ideals, boyish behaviors, you know, like boys will be boys. Actually, like, little kids will be little kids, kind of like that. You know, if there's a puddle, they find it. You could be in the desert. I tell you, you want to find water, send some kids out, they'll find it. They'll find it and they'll make a mess of it. But it is just kind of that feeling. Fire and water. Interesting. Causing sort of like steam. Fire and water causing steam. So your trouble-free existence will be tangible, everyday things that you touch and feel and encounter in your world. You probably will have, you know, enough money to do the things that it is that you want to do. With this Ace of Pentacles, I just like with this hand coming forward, there it is. So that's very nice. So I do want to say on the financial front that you will have what you need to move forward. And there's not going to be a lot of obstacles or reasons for you to not feel kind of hopeful moving forward with the Knight of Cups. You got some good shit here. Actually, you do. It's better than the reading I gave for myself. Like, I don't even do myself anymore. So you have commitment is the underline. Commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. So let's see what the major one is here for Aries. This commitment for Aries around love or business, what is this going to be for Aries? Oh my God, it's like you, the Emperor. Now, we've had this with some of your readings lately where it's been hard. Oh yeah, I remember that. I got like a full-on back down in your last extended because I was trying to find a way to sneak through spirit to get answers where it felt blocked. And I just felt this bad feeling all over me. I thought, oh, that's not going to be good. I can't do that. And I didn't. And you ended up getting a really good reading anyways. So it is kind of that sense. It's funny again, right? Like there you are with the Emperor. It's with the head and not the heart. Rigid leadership. It could be either. And it might be both, you know, because you have both here, like the physical, the practical, the responsibility side of life with the Pentacle. And then you also do have the Knight of Cups. So it could be. It could actually end up being both. I think we really need to go into the clarifiers. Wow, you have the Judgment card and the Knight of Swords at the bottom. So quickly moving to that new beginning, new cycles in life, some sort of major shifts for you. Oh yeah, I had the worst dream last night. Oh, what is? I had a dream that I was waiting for this bus to come. And I was told, no, it's not that. That's not the bus that's coming. There's a good bus coming. Okay. All right, so let's look at this. This is the major life change, like big time endings for you, Aries. The Death card. The Death card for Aries. The Death card. Oh, it landed on the Emperor. Isn't that funny? Because I talked about, like, the Emperor is on the ground here being walked over by, the Eight of Cups. Well, that's interesting. So that's the end of emotional disconnection, which is kind of cool because, you know, in the future, you're connected. So, too, I mean, okay. So we're talking about this, and what I have on here is the stuff, like I said, that you don't always associate with this card. And being an Aries myself, like the Emperor is not all that, not all bad. Rigid leadership, leads with head, not heart. But there's a sense of practicality there, right? Like things need to get done. If you want to have some kind of success in your life, you need to take some practical steps too. The Aries explaining all of this to the other Aries and perhaps cross watchers. But now, the emotional disconnect. So for some of you, you may be exiting something in your life where you just haven't been able to utilize your emotions in it. There's been a practical reason for that. So that is like a major life change that's happening for you. And it could also be like how you expressed your emotions, how you guided yourself with emotions, and maybe not. Maybe not actually guiding yourself with your emotions, just being a lot more practical. And too, like even looking at Eight of Cups into Knight of Cups, this is just, well, what are the kind of things that make me feel kind of happy and fun? Like, what will I do today? As opposed to, well, today I need to cut the grass, or I need to pay the bills, or I need to do that. So you're moving away from that. And the world, you have successfully concluded. Well, you certainly have. Wow, it's almost like something you were obligated to with the King of Swords, where he's pointing his sword there to that book. Like something. This could be something to do with your work. Because the King of Swords is also noted as like the professional. And he's also like no emotions, right? I mean, the King of Swords is kind of like the doctor, the lawyer, the dentist, the optometrist. So, you know, somebody who needs to kind of follow the letter of the law, rules and regulations within their own practice as well. But then you look at emotional success. This is good, like almost celebrating something. Some of you guys could have been working on some sort of a financial deal at work. You could have been working on trying to start a business or close off a business and sell a business. It just feels like there's going to be a really good conclusion to a point in your life where you have not been able to utilize your emotions as much as you would like. And there's definitely success here. I do feel like your future is still a bit of a mystery. It's like, I think that last reading I did, where it was really hard to pull it out. So Sometimes I think the universe just wants us to be surprised. It's like, don't ruin the surprise. The Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is the new... Oh, this is what will... Yeah, the parts of your life where you will have a trouble-free existence. So the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Your trouble-free existence for Aries. Okay, it's just everything to do with Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Anything. And so for some of you, if you are closing off work, you might be starting a new job somewhere, a new career. Oh, dang. It's the Two of Pentacles. So many choices. Wow. So many choices. A trouble-free existence. It feels like you have more control over the choices in the future. Like dealing with your day-to-day life. Perhaps even if you're going to change your career or move or something, you're going to have choices here. And to be honest, with the Two of Pentacles, like, if you have two options in something in the future, it feels like they're going to be pretty equal. Like, how do I choose this? The Knight of Cups is how you choose that. Your emotions. You let your emotions lead the way. When you possibly have two options to choose from, and they're both, you know, there could be, like, even if it was a house, you know how, like, you can write down, or a home or a condo or whatever it is that you're looking for yourself, you can have a list of things that you want, or like do or die. No, it absolutely has to have this, and then these are negotiable. And so you might end up with going to see two places or finding two places that, well, this one has that and this one doesn't, but this one has that and this one doesn't. Like, you literally can't make a choice on a practical point of view. So that's where you use the Knight of Cups. What's my heart telling me? And you know, it's kind of that feeling like, you know, if you've ever tried to look for a home or anything like that, or even a workplace, and you walk in and you just, oh, it's almost like you can see yourself there, or you feel like you're supposed to be there. And that's kind of like that Knight of Cups, because it works on your intuition too. So the Knight of Cups, your trouble-free existence. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Well, this looks pretty good. This looks really good. So whatever this new start is in the future, it becomes a foundation that I feel like you work on for quite some time, and almost like you can put legacy into it. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, you start on your own here with something. You start on your own. You have your own sovereignty. You're pretty comfortable. I will say that. You would be pretty comfortable with a trouble-free existence, and the Ace of Pentacles is included in that, and you have the Nine of Pentacles backing that up. So I want to say financially, you're doing pretty good in the future. But then you get the Six of Cups. That's like some sort of soulmate walks into your life. It could even be someone that you knew from a long time ago. But someone comes into your life, and then you turn this singularity existence into a doublelarity. This is my Gemini coming out. A doublelarity existence. So there's more than one person involved in creating the Ten of Pentacles, and it's abundant, it's stable, it's kind of, yeah, like legacy. It's got a good read. Y'all have been getting good readings lately. Just gotta stop reading myself. Like, oh shit. Okay. Commitment with the Emperor. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. This is the Emperor. The Emperor. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to get much. The Page of Swords. So you got to kind of watch. You'll see it. You'll see it come in. That's how that's going to happen. Expect it. I would say that with the Page of Swords. Kind of expect it. Anticipate it. I do feel like there's this aspect of your life that we don't get answers on. Judgment, Knight of Swords. Well, let's see. Because let's go over here. Because this is talking about your new beginning, right? This is sort of like the second chance. You're rising up again. If a lot of things have changed and ended in your life, there's that new beginning, which is really quite, oh, it was Pisces that was very serendipitous. So that in a way kind of is very synchronistic. The Judgment. It's a good judgment too, because it is met with the Knight of Swords, and we have enthusiastic, fearless, quick thinking, communication. Boy, you know what? You just can't see it coming. It's like my dream of this bus, waiting for this bus, and no, that's not the one. I don't know where your bus is, Cindy. Okay. So the Two of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So this judgment, this new beginning, who the hell knows where it is? Like my bus, maybe you're waiting for some sort of a bus too? Yeah, no. But when it comes in, let's look at this. It's coming in really fast. And the Two of Swords is like not being able to make a decision because, or feeling like you can't make a decision because you don't have all of the options available. Ah, but in the future you will. So I guess it just has to play out for you. But, and then like, you will just know, you'll be very enthusiastic about exactly where you're going and what you're going to do. The Knight of Swords. Ow. Yeah, I see you there. The Four of Swords. It's almost like you've been late. You haven't been able to do anything except rest, heal, wait. The Knight of Swords. The Tower. I don't know. It's going to be earth-shattering. I guess it would be going from like Two of Swords, I don't know, Nine of Swords. I can't think up an answer for this. It's driving me crazy. I have dreams about the bus. And then you have the Four of Swords where you just gotta, oh my gosh, like sleeping. Some of you might get your answers in your sleep, in the dream state. But I think it'd be better than mine. Like, I think you get a good answer in the dream state. And the Tower, yeah, this just changes everything. And it does change everything, going from kind of the energy of, you know, well, where do we go now? What is it that we do now? It's almost like I'm getting the energy of, like, you know, like a refugee. Like someone who's literally walked away from everything they knew and had. And all you know is that that's the bus that you're supposed to get on. Or that's the ship, or that's the airplane. And the UN or whatever is something that's guiding you on there. You get on. You have no idea what's on the other side for you, right? And it's almost like you just don't know, because you've never been to that country that you're going to. You have no idea. You don't know anybody there except perhaps the people that you're traveling with at that point. And then you land and it just becomes apparent, like, oh, there's literally a family waiting for you with a sign with your name written on it. You're like, that's me. Yeah, we're sponsoring you. Come here. Like, it just has that feeling like all of a sudden, like, that is just a Tower moment. What? You're what? Yeah, you're going to come. We got a basement apartment in our house. We're going to set you up. Well, okay. Oh, shit, him. Freaking devil at the bottom. You have the Devil, the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. That's a very curious underline. I'm not sure what the Devil's doing. I think the Devil feeds off of disappointments from the past, is what I would really get with that. The Devil feeds off of disappointments from the past. And the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It almost feels like, you know, it's kind of telling you to focus. Focus on, and this comes up a lot in a lot of different readings, when there's something that you can't work through or you have very little control of in your life, find the inspiration in the parts of your life that you do have it in. And that kind of gives you the emotional sovereignty that's needed to not, to not have like the Devil, right? Feeding off of emotional disappointments from the past. Try not to focus on those. Focus on like bigger dreams, bigger wishes, and then you find your emotional sovereignty there. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I'm going to go do your extended. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to leave it completely open because I feel like you are one of the signs that is going through that period of time where you're not going to get. You're not necessarily going to get what we ask for, but you're going to get what you need. And I feel like that's right now. I feel like in the future, you're going to probably get things that you really do want, that will make you feel really good. But it just feels like right now, even in terms of reading tarot for you, that you're going to get, where was this? Oh, this was with Judgment. The answers that you need. May not be what you want right now, but it will come to you eventually. I don't know. We're going to go. Okay. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.